Today I will show you how the percentage, fraction and the decimal are equivalents. In fact, these are the same. Nothing is the difference. So let's go through the percentage. The percentage means out of 100, and you have seen the many fraction and the decimal. So I will give you a few examples that will verify that these three quantities are the same. So do not confuse when you see percentage, decimals or fractions. So suppose let's take easiest example is so oh okay. So let's take example of 10%. 10%. This is simply in the fraction 10 out of 100. 10% is always 10 out of 100. In the decimal, you have to divide this 10 by 100. So always remember, dividing by 10 is just shifting 1 0, or it's equivalent to 1 by 10. So I divided by 10, that means if 100 divided by 10 is 10 and this 10 is 1. Again, if 1 divided by 10, then it will give you 0.1. So you can see the sense when you divide it by 10, and then you need to put a decimal at, you need to shift a decimal points to left. So here the decimal point is here, it's like 1.0, so you need to shift this decimal to the right, to the left when you divide it by 10. So this is just the same thing. Let's take another example of 50%. This is simply 15 by 100, or in decimal you can quickly write, you need to shift 2 decimal point to the left, so it's 0.15. Let's calculate 20%. So this is simply in the fraction 20 by 100, and now you can just in decimal it's 0.2. The same thing. Let's go directly to the 51. The 50%, this is 50 out of 100, or you can write this is as 1 by 2, even you can write this as 1 by 5, and you can write this is as, if you divide it by 5, 3 here and 20 here, and these are the equivalents, and you do not need to take care of these, but yeah, if you reduce them into the lowest number, it's good to visualize. The 50% in fraction it's 1 by 2, and in decimal it's 0.5, just half. So let's move to 75%. 75 by 100, and this is 3 out of 4, and this is percentage in decimal, this is 0.75. so what about the 100%? So this is like 100 out of 100, so you can write 1 out of 1 or simply 1, and this is in 1 in decimal, or you can write 1.0. the same thing. So you can say the percentage, the fraction, and the decimal are the same. Now now I will show you here how to calculate fraction, percentage, or decimal of any number. Suppose the number you have taken is 150. Let's write the price is 150. This is the cost price. Suppose you need this is an just example, this may be the cost price or the same the number. Suppose you need to calculate the 10%, that means just you need to multiply it by it 10%, this will give you 15, or you can use the fraction in the place of the percentage. It's 10 by 100. So if you calculate this one, this also give you 15, and similarly you can use the decimal. 150 times the 10% in decimal is 0.1, so just multiply by 0.1 and this will give you again 15. The same thing, you can either use this percentage or this fraction or this decimal, that will give you the same result. Okay, let's take another example. Let's okay, let's be the total number or the total cost is 500, and you need to calculate this is the total, so you need to calculate 25%. So this is simply can be done, just multiply this 500 by 25%, and this will give you 125. I think I need to calculate it, or I can check with my remaining calculations. This is the way, or you can just multiply this by the fraction 25 by 100. I think this one the easiest way, these two go away, so 125, yeah, I am the right. Or you can use 500 times 0.25, this will also give you 125. So these are the same thing. This is in percentage, this is in fraction, this is in decimal. So in short, the decimal, percentage, and the fraction are the same thing.